Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing part 3 of my 2025 makeup collection. So we have done primers, foundations, concealers, we have done powders, bronzer, blusher. I am now going to do eyeshadow, mascara, eyeliner, and I think that's all I'm going to do in this one. Okay, right, so start off with, just quickly, I've got this Stay Perfect eyeshadow primer, and I wear eyeshadow primer all the time just to prolong my eyeshadow, to make it stay on a bit longer than it normally would. They only do this one, but yeah, this I just wear to keep my eyeshadow prolonged, which I like. So, with regards to, okay, oh, and eyebrow, I'll do my eyebrow pencil as well. Right, so here somewhere. Okay, right, so the first, so now I'm going to move on to eyeshadows. So I've got loads of these single eyeshadows in the old packaging, so I will get out all of these quickly. So there are most of them in the old packaging still, but there are a few that really like the new packaging. So yeah, but most of them are in the old packaging. Right, so all the ones that were in the old packaging. So these are the Stay Perfect eyeshadows, and then the new packaging, they're just called eyeshadow. So this is Stone. So this is quite a nice shade. Do a quick swatch. So this is like a grey, but it's kind of like a, you know, like a lighter grey. So yeah, so that's Stone. I will let you know what my favourite ones are, because I have got some favourite ones. So that's Stone. Then I've got this one, which I actually got at a car boot. So obviously this one is a glittery silver, and this is a comet, and this one I got at a car boot. So this is just a really, obviously, sort of sparkly grey or silver. So I actually really like that one, but it's not my favourite. So yeah, so these are good. So which ones I've just done. Oh god, sorry guys. Right, so then I've got, so the next one I've got is, so the next one I've got is this one. So this is matte calico, so this is basically a white shade, and this shade I use for if I'm wearing like a darker eyeshadow. Not a darker eyeshadow, sorry. So yeah, if I'm wearing like a dark eyeshadow, or, you know, like a really bright one, I will put the matte calico on top just to dull it down a little bit. So yeah, so like with the likes of this one, which is Turquoise Shine, sorry guys, I will put the matte calico on top just to dull it down a tiny bit. So this is Turquoise Shine. Now this is an absolutely gorgeous bright blue, but when it's on my eyes, if I don't put matte calico on it, it is a bit bright for my skin tone. So as you can see, that is quite like a bright blue. So I do have to put the matte calico on top, because otherwise it looks weird on me. So yeah. So then the next one I've got is this one, which is, I think it's praline. And actually this is probably one of my favourite ones just because of the colour. So the colour is so nice and it's so like toned down that it really does suit my eyes. So that's one of my favourites in the old packaging. So that was really good. That's like a nude one that is my favourite. Then I've got this one which you can't actually get anymore, but this one I got as a free gift. So it's called Slightly Toasted, and it's basically that one there. You can't really see it because of the colour, because it's a very washed out nude, but it was a free one, so you know, it's really nice. Then I've got Mink. Most of these old ones I need to try and use a bit more so that I can maybe start hitting pan on them. So Mink is that one there, so that's just a nice sort of shiny, maybe like a shiny pale colour. So yeah, I'm going to have to actually get another pad in a minute to get this all off. So there are all them ones. Let me just wipe all this off so that I've got a bit more room. Right, sorry guys, I'm just going to grab that one and that one so I could just do my hands. Right, so then I've got this one which is Starry Lights, which I think somebody actually got for me, or I think it was in the clearance again that I saw. So this is like a yellow, sort of like a really pale yellow type colour, and I just think that is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I think I got it in the clearance, so it was only like again £5, so which is good, which was good at like better than paying whatever they are now. Right, then I've got this one. So this is my favourite one out of the more like darker colours. So this is called Kiki Shine. This is a shimmery green colour, and oh my god, this is gorgeous. So that one there is Kiki Shine. How gorgeous is that colour? I mean, that is just gorgeous, and it is shimmery, so probably can't see it on camera, but it has got a few like flecks of glitter in it. So I do think that is absolutely gorgeous. Then obviously I've got the ones in the new packaging. So I've got Innocence, which is basically white. So it's the new matte. It's the new same colour as the matte calico, but just in a new packaging. So that's Innocence. Then I've got quite a couple more. So actually I've got some shades that were in the old packaging, but they did them in the new ones. So then I've got Cornflower, which is a really pale nude colour. It's not a white, it's just a really pale colour, so you probably can't see that on camera just because of how pale it is to my skin tone. Then I've got this one which is called Truffle, which is the one that I used to use in the old packaging, but they got rid of it in the old packaging, so now it's in the new one. So it's just a dark, sort of a mid-toned brown, which I really like. Then I've got this one which is Chestnut. This is more of like a darker, brown, almost like a chocolate colour, so that's quite nice there. But yeah, obviously that's more of like a chocolate dark brown colour. So, I mean, obviously all of these I bought because I like the colour. I wouldn't buy any that I don't like. Then I've got this one which is called Tea Rose, which is a shimmery pink. So again, you probably won't be able to see the glitter, but this one is gorgeous. So this is what it looks like. So as you can see, it's just a very, very nice pink colour. So yeah. So that's all of the powder eyeshadows. So then I will quickly move on to the, because I've got a lot of eyeshadow to go through. Same with our lipsticks. I've got a lot of lipsticks to get through, but that's fine. Right, so then I've got 5 of the Shape and Define sticks, eyeshadow sticks. So we have got Velvet Truffle, which is more of a, again, like the powder, it's like chocolate colour, maybe more of like a darker chocolate colour. Then you've got golden copper, so this is just a very, very nice gold colour, so that is that one there, which you can't really see because of the colour, but that is gorgeous. Then I've got Cool Mink, so this is a brighter, more toned down brown. Then I have got Gunmetal Grey, so this is a shimmery sort of bluish grey, so it's sort of blue with a hint of sparkles, or like a really dark grey with a hint of blue in it. And then I've got this one, which was my first one, which is Pink Pearl, and that's just really nice. Obviously you can't really see that because of the colour, but that's just a very pale pink. So they're all my Shape and Defines, so, which are absolutely gorgeous. And obviously when you wear them, I mean they are really nice to wear, like very, very nice to wear, but you do have to, like after you've worn them, you have to really like rub at them, because otherwise they stay on your eyes, so you have to really rub at your eyes to get them off. So then, so moving on from them ones, I've then got the smoothing eyeshadows and liquid ones, and I've got every colour of these, because people got me them. So these are the Stay Perfect smoothing eyeshadows. So this is pink. So these, and also these cool down quite sheer, which I actually do like. So these are pretty pink. That one's pretty pink. So it's just a very pale pink colour. Then I have got a bit of a darker pink. So this is rose gold. So as you can see, it's more of a darker pink to the other one. Then I have got Pewter Shy, which is a grey, which is absolutely gorgeous. Then I have got, basically this is a nude, so I don't even have to describe the colour. It's basically a nude colour, but it looks absolutely gorgeous. Bring out of room as well, sorry guys. Then I've got Bronze, which is a dark, well I'll say mid-toned to dark brown. So that is that one there. This is my favourite one out of all of the colours, because when I wear it, it just looks so nice. And then this is Iridescent purple, so this is obviously a purple colour. So yeah, they're all of the smoothing eyeshadows. Which are absolutely lovely. So they're all my eyeshadows that I've got. So now I'm going to move on to my mascaras. So to get all this off. Get all that off my hands. Just so I can sit. Right, so the next thing I've got is my mascaras. So I'm just going to put all of my eyeshadow back. Sorry guys, I've got a really bad cough. Well, not really bad cough, but I can't seem to get rid of flowers like in my throat. So yeah. Right, okay, so they're all of my eyeshadows. So we'll put all them back. Sometimes it's hard to get these all in to make sure they actually fit, but I did it. Right, so the next one is my mascaras. I'll just have a quick drink, guys. Oh, well, I'm so sorry. Right, so I've now got my mascaras. I think the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to do waterproof and then non-waterproof. Because I've basically got waterproof and non-waterproof. So yeah, I'm going to go with my waterproof first. So these are the ones that I wear for like work, rather than wearing a non-waterproof if I get upset, which I sometimes do. Rather than have a mascara running down my face, I just wear the waterproof. So, before I get into the actual mascara, so this is a Lash Impact Primer, Lash Primer, and I just put this on underneath my actual mascara. Just to make the mascara look a bit bolder. So yeah. The mascaras that I have got here is, so I've got this one. So this is the Lash Impact Ultra Waterproof Mascara, Intense False Lash Impact. So all of mine are black, and it just looks like this. I had this mascara ages ago. Then they got rid of it for some reason, now they brought it back. So I really like this mascara. So the next mascara I have got is I've got this one, which is the Extreme Length Waterproof. This gives you quite a bit of length on your lashes. So yeah, this one's quite nice. Then I've got three more non-waterproof ones, sorry. So I've got the Intense Volume Waterproof, pardon me. So this one gives volume to your lashes. So pardon me, so that's what it looks like. So this gives you volume. And then I've got this one, which is Lash Impact Waterproof. So this one, it gives you longer looking lashes. So this is really good. So obviously I've got one that's volume and one that's length. Then I've got this one, which is this is my favourite mascara of this one that I really enjoy. Because I have the ultra version of it, but this one's the full 360 waterproof, so they did a waterproof version of this mascara, and the one basically means that you can get obviously into your lashes a bit better. Right, so now I'm going to go through my non-waterproof mascaras. So the first one I've got is this, sorry guys, is this 4D lift and curl. So this one basically is meant to make your lashes look curled and lift them up without having to use the lift or the curlers. So this is one of the newer ones that I've got. This one's really nice, and I did get a spare one of this one because I do like this mascara. The same with, sorry guys, I'm trying to see which one I got a spare one of. I think I got the spare of this one as well. Not sure now, I might have got a spare version of the Define and Enhance, but I'm not sure. So this is obviously the Divine and Enhance. So this one is meant to naturally divine and volumise your lashes. So as you can see, the brush goes from like thick to thin. Sorry guys, so that's a nice one. I'm so sorry that I'll be coughing a lot in this video. Right, then I've got two of the same because I didn't realise that I had it in the old packaging and that the new packaging was basically the same. So I have tried to use one of these up so that once it's used up it'll just go straight in the bin. So this one is the Lash Extender. So this gives you some length and volume. So the wand, it goes from like from like big to sort of like shorter and then back to big again. And then obviously this is the same one but in the new packaging because I didn't realise it was the same mascara. So I am trying to use up one of these two. Then I've got obviously this one, which is the Lash Impact Ultra. So this is just the non-waterproof version of that blue one, which was the waterproof. Then I have got this one, which is the Full 360 Ultra. So this has got quite like a big one. It's quite short, but this one I absolutely love. Then I have got this one, which is the Lash Extender Fibre. So this was like the more, this was the more one that would grip your lashes a bit better. So this one would, as you're doing it, would sort of grab your lashes a bit more because it was made out of, I think it was bamboo something. So this is the lash extender, but it's the fibre one, and it just grabs your lashes a bit better. And then, so that's all the mascaras. And then before I end this video, I got this part, but will be in the Pro Artist stuff. And then before I go, I'm just going to quickly do my eyeliners and my brow pencil. So just make sure I've got all of my so let me just make sure I've got all of my eyeliners, which I'm sure I have. So the first ones I've got is the Stay Perfect eye pencil. So this is just in grey. I don't normally wear eyeliners a lot, only because I haven't got used to how to do the eyeliners properly, but I do want to try. I do want to get into the habit of like giving it a practice. So that's the grey. This one is in. This one is the metallic ones. This is just a metallic green, whereas the grey wasn't metallic. Then you've got this one, which is the old packages. This is the amazing Stay Perfect eye pencils. This is in the gold, which I have had to sharpen because obviously I ran out. Same with the black, I've had to sharpen this one. Then this is just another amazing eye pencil in the old packaging, and this is just obviously a very, very, well, this is just a black, so. Then obviously I've got this one, which is cyclone black, so it's not as dark as the actual black, but this one I got in a advent calendar, so it's just slightly toned down black. And I really like them colours, so yeah, I do need to try and get in the habit of actually putting eyeliner on, making sure I actually, you know, try and have a practice at putting it on. So, and then the same as this with the Shape and Define pencils, when you get it off, you really have to rub. Yeah, you really have to rub on your eyes. Make sure it all comes off, because if you don't, it'll still be on there when you go to bed and that. So you always have to make sure that you constantly rub at it to make sure it's all off. And then the last thing I've got is this. So this is my eyebrow pencil. So this is just in brown. Now obviously with this eyebrow pencil, I don't fill in my brows with it. So this is just the eyebrow sculpting pencil in brown. With this I don't actually do it properly, like I don't go around my brows, sort of sculpt them out and that. I basically just get the brown pencil, just do a slight line just to add a bit of colour to my brows. So this is the colour of it. So because I've got brown hair naturally, I went with a brown eyebrow pencil. Obviously my hair is a bit mixed match of colours, but it's only because I need to re-dye my hair. So yeah, I do need to re-dye my hair pink, but I've got to wait for my mum to come back to do that, because I would make a mess of it on my own. So that's so that was all of the eye stuff. So next video I'm going to go through the last little bits, which will be my lip liners, my lipsticks, and that's it then. My palettes I'm not going to do in, I'm not going to include my palettes in this, in like, basically my palettes aren't going to be in this makeup collection series, because I have got reviewing the palette separately. So if you want to see that, just look for reviewing palettes, and it will be on there. So anyway, thanks for watching. I know this was long, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll speak to you guys later. Bye.